They found the letters in a wooden box beneath the floorboards of Margaret Vale's old home, 42 of them, all unsent, each addressed to a man no one in town remembered. To most, Margaret was the quiet widow who kept to herself, the kind who smiled just enough to be polite but never enough to invite questions. But her daughter Isla knew the truth. Her mother's silence was never peace, it was punishment. When Margaret passed, Isla returned to the small seaside town she swore she'd never see again. Sorting through the house was like walking through a mausoleum of memories, dust-covered photographs, dried lilacs pressed in forgotten books, and mirrors hidden beneath sheets of lace. And then came the letters. Each one began the same way. If only I had told you sooner. As Isla read, she began to uncover a version of her mother she had never known. The letters spoke of a forbidden love, a child that was never claimed, and a betrayal that had fractured lives long before Isla was born. But there was something even more unsettling. The letters seemed to foretell events that hadn't yet happened. One detailed a car accident eerily identical to the one that killed Margaret's husband. Another described a fire at the coastal inn where Isla was staying, 3 nights before it actually burned down. The deeper Isla read, the more reality began to unravel. Was her mother confessing her sins or predicting the future? Then came the last envelope, addressed not to the mysterious man but to Isla Vale herself. It was dated next week. The ink was still damp. In shaking hands, Isla unfolded the page and read her mother's final words. "You were never meant to find these. Forgive me for what I've done and for what I'm about to do." That night, the sea wind screamed through the cracks of the house, and somewhere deep inside, Isla thought she heard her mother's voice, soft, regretful, unfinished. The letters she never sent weren't just secrets. They were warnings. Life lesson. Silence can protect truth, but it can also become the cage that traps the living. The words we never speak often outlive us.